Good evening and welcome. It's the 15th of September, and we're just going to do things a little bit different tonight. Not a lot, just the difference is where I'm actually going to give you what the Spirit Guide gives me. I've moved position. The reason being I'm sat at a mirrored dressing table and I have a mirror directly in front of me with a candle. And the reason I feel this is that sometimes we need to reflect ourselves. We need to be true with who we are, and we need to see who we are and open ourselves up and see into our own life. So, okay, I'm just going to, first of all, we're just going to put a nice smell. The smell tonight is very sweet, it's very enticing, just to draw and make the spirit guides happy that they'll come and visit us tonight. And once again I have the candles, which is light and life, giving warmth, comfort, brightness, and just general well-being and general life. So I'm just going to now ask Spirit Guide, we welcome you and we welcome your guidance, and we will be led by your direction where you want us to go tonight. So please come and encourage us, build us up, and give the message that you want us to receive tonight. Okay, there is quite an energy. I can feel a large energy. There's three words that came to me and have been with me all day. Now, I have no idea where this is going to go tonight. I really don't know what direction the Spirit Guide wants to lead us in, but the three words, I'm going to write them down so that you can see them. There we go, that's one. Two. And I've got no direction at the moment as to what order or even area of our lives these apply to. There we go. So there's three things, and I'm going to stick these on the mirror behind me. So the first thing that's been with me all day has been fear. So let's just pop that on the mirror. So it's open and it's not hidden in any way. The second word that has been with me all day is change. Again, we're just gonna stick that on the mirror. And the third word, which I think I'm gonna actually underline 3 times, because you know when we underline something 3 times, it is just more positive, and I think this word is a positive word tonight. I'm sure this word is a positive word tonight, and that word is mask. Mask. So let's pop there. Okay, so tonight I want to do things a little bit different. I want to see which is our planet, which planet we are looking at tonight. So let's have a look. Let's see what direction we're going in. There we go. There is 10 planet cards. Okay. Spirit Guide. There. That's the one. You know, you're always directed by something when you're shuffling the cards. There's something you just runs out of the normal flow, the normal direction. Maybe the card will fly out. Maybe when you're shuffling, it will land at an angle. And this one actually was coming out to me because it didn't want to fall into the pack. So there we have that one. Now we're going to go to the 12 houses in the universe. Might be difficult to understand, but there is 12 places in the universe, which means there is 12 places in our life. And I'm going to just pick one for us tonight. Spirit guide. There we go. You can see that. Okay, so we've got our house. Let's pop that back down there. And we're going to go tonight with 3. I'm feeling inspired. Normally I have 2 message cards, but I'm feeling inspired tonight for 3. So we're going to just wait and take 3 of these cards. There we go. They fell out. That one definitely. The others stayed together, so I'm going to leave them where they are. I hope you've had a good day, and it's been spiritually profitable for you, enriched your life. I hope there's something that you've gained from today. You know, always, there we go, there it is. Always, I find in life it's good to be open to what's around you, what people are saying, what's going on, who's moving, who's not moving, because there's always something that the universe wants to, there we go, it's there. There's always something that the universe wants to share with you. It could be a little diamond of information, or it could be something really big. You never know, but if you are open and receptive to what the universe wants to show you, then it will come to you throughout the day. So there we have our 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and I want to put alongside these 3 affirmation cards or confirmation cards, and this just shows us where we're going. It's never a rush. Always just take your time. The spirit guide will give you what you need. There we go. Will give you, there's our first one. We'll give you the direction. Whoa. Okay. There's 4 that came off there, but we're looking at 2. So spirit guide, show me. Okay, that one fell funny while I was shuffling again. Spirit guide. That one didn't want to shuffle. There. So there we have our 3 affirmation cards. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know if you're aware, but I always do things 3 times. For me, 3 is a divine number. Only for me personally. You may have a different divine number. For me, 3 is the number that gives me energy. And just tends to work for me in my life. So I'm going to just have a look now and see which planet we are today. Okay, so you can see we're working with Pluto. As you know, Pluto is the furthest planet away from us. Okay. And the coldest planet. So we're working with something tonight which is 100% always there. It's always there because the planets are always there in our system. I think this is something that we push behind us, put right to the back of our thoughts. And maybe it's a cold thing that we have. Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe the message tonight is something that we push away from us, which is a cold feeling to us, and which is why we have fear, and we don't want to draw that message back out again. And we hide it with a mask. We hide that inside of us, so that not only other people can't see, but also it makes us feel that we are different and presenting ourselves in a different way and not showing that thing that's inside us. And the third word that we had tonight was change. So maybe it's time to address this fear and take off the mask and change. Let's have a look. Pluto shows the areas in your life where you'll face the intense powers of creation and destruction. Now that's very interesting, because this thing in us which is making us afraid and we need to change, it can go either way. It's totally up to you in your life which way this goes. So this thing can destroy you, or this thing can build you, and it's how you approach it. It's what you do with it. And I just think maybe that there is a time for a change here, and I'm getting that yes. The fear is the fear of yourself. There's a fear of change, that you will be vulnerable, and it's almost like you want to stay in the same pattern that you've been in your life because it is comfortable, and you're afraid of the change. And even though there is a change that you want to happen, and you do want this change, I feel that very strongly, you are masking the fact that you want the change. That's interesting. So we know that we are talking about your complete life and the way you are living your life, and the way you hold strong to many things that has brought you to the place where you are in your life. And there is that little bit of security in what you know. But you know, the universe is actually calling you for change. The universe is asking you to trust, and the change will be 100% better for you, your life. The word profitable came to me, so the change will be very profitable for you, and I can only assume that is financially. Financially, what comes with the change will be profitable. So maybe you're struggling at the moment, I don't know, but if you can take the change and go with the change that the universe is showing you, then it will change also your financial circumstances. Okay, I want to see what house we are going into. I know we got 2 houses, I do apologize, so I'm just going to ask the spirit guide. Spirit guide. Okay. The message I just got then from the spirit guide, so we're going to put that one back, is choose the right card. And the reason for that was because we want things to be right. Simple. And that's why this card came to me. And what we're looking at is we're looking at the 8th house planet. And just so that we are clear where we are, we're going to just have a look. So what is the 8th house planet? And let's see whether it aligns with the change, the fear, and the mask. Okay, yes. Let me just show you the picture initially, so you can see the picture. It's a butterfly. I'll read in it a second. But as you know, to be a butterfly, you have to have a change, you know. Before you can become a butterfly, you're a caterpillar. And then the caterpillar opens out and changes into, and that's quite, I just want to show you something that's quite important, because I put these on my mirror today. Please let me show you. And you will see in the corner, in the 4 corners. Now I haven't just done this. You can see there. No, I actually did this earlier today. It's not something that I've just done. So we've actually got butterflies. So there is something new that you are going to move into. You are going to come out of where you are and who you are into a new experience, a new, almost like a new being, a new transformation from being a caterpillar to a butterfly. So from being somebody that just crawls around on the ground and is always connected to the ground, you're actually going to develop, and you're going to move on from that place, and you're going to fly in the air. You're going to move away from the ground, away from the gravity that pulls you, and you're going to fly, and gravity is not going to hold you down. You're going to fly. So that's if we can take the change in our life that the universe wants to give us. And that's if we can conquer the fear. We have to be able to conquer the fear of ourselves. So let's read. So we're looking at the 8th house. As I mentioned, we pulled that card. The 8th house is where we encounter many of the darker aspects of life. Here we can experience loss, emotional crisis, and deep transformation. Yes. That is where you are now. That is where you are. You have experienced loss. You are in an emotional crisis at the moment. You are not knowing where to go. You don't know what direction that you should be going in. I think, actually, no, I'm getting a feeling that you do know the direction. You do know what you want, and you do know where you want to be. But you're just afraid because it's not the normal. You've been crawling along like a caterpillar all your life, exactly the same thing. And you are aware of this change that can happen in your life, but you're just a little bit afraid to encounter it. Okay, so let's have a look. We was at Pluto. So we're going to have a look at the 8th planet card. You can see now the 8th planet card. And Spirit Guide, draw me to the message. Give me... Okay, I'm going to go. I just want to... Sometimes some of the strangest things pull you to what you should be looking at. So you can remember we had the Pluto, and I want you to see on Pluto, everything there was round. Everything on the symbol was round. So, there's our card. So we're going to go to the top one. You can see where there is two circles, a circle within a circle. And you can see on our card, there's a circle, circles within a circle. So this is what the Spirit Guide drew me to this for. Okay, whoa. You feel you need a partner to find yourself, but you can find your inner strength on your own. So this is the fear. This is the fear of finding the confidence, finding the reassurance to go this alone, to find who you are. You're afraid of yourself. Maybe you've never had the support from somebody, or you've never had that, what you've wanted from a person in life, whether you're a male or female, whether you've never had it from the opposite sex or even the same sex. You've never had that before, but you have always had somebody there with you in your life. And maybe it's time now to actually find life for yourself, to develop into a new person, and then everything will fall into place for you. Then if there is a person, that right person will fall into place for you, will just be there. But first you've got to find yourself. So, fear. What is fear? Fear can be quite daunting. It can be quite. It can push us down. It can make us wear a mask and fear who we actually are. How do we conquer fear? You know, I think I've had many fears in my life, and for me, I have to talk to my fears. For instance, I'll give you a little example. You know, my day-to-day work, I have a friend at work, a colleague who I work with, and my colleague always says to me, Keith, you need your job. You know, what will happen to your house? How will you support yourself? How will you live if you don't have your job? And my reply is, no matter what I'm feeling inside, no matter what I understand inside, my reply to my colleague always is, I'm not afraid. It doesn't matter. Because, you know, we can live by fear throughout our day and let it stay with us. Or we can just speak the words and I'm not afraid. What happens will happen. If it happens, I'm sure there's going to be something a lot better for me, because I know that the Spirit Guide and I know that the universe will not just leave me alone. So if I was to lose my job, okay, there's something better for me. And that's how I cope with that. Well, it's no longer a fear. At one point it was a fear, but it's no longer a fear in me. I give it over to the universe, and it's almost like I'm saying, universe, you know, I've got this over this area of my life, and I just want to give it to you. I don't want it. I don't want the fear. We could have fear of people. There could be people in our life that we're afraid of. And that is very simple. It is to keep away, move away from the people. Don't communicate. Don't connect with the people. Just totally wash them out of your life. We could have financial fear. And it's the same principle again. Just give that over to the universe. Although, I did feel, it did come to me early on in this message, that this change, if you can take hold of it, if you can put the fear behind you and you can take hold of this change, I did get the message that it is going to be profitable. So the change will be financially safer for you. So even in that, there is no need to fear. Sometimes a good practice, a good way to live is, if you have nothing, and we're talking finances, we're talking money. If you have nothing, live like you have millions. What do I mean? Say you've got £50 and that's all you've got left in your purse, in your wallet, and you've got 1 month to go before you get your next salary. So you're always conscious of holding the £50. I need it just in case, I'm not going to spend it, which is a very sensible thing to do. But if you're afraid of it, do you know what? When you see that person on the street that is got a little tin and they're busking, and they're, can you help me? Just take some of that money out, give it to them, and just live like you are a millionaire. Just let your brain set tell you you are a millionaire, because what you believe will come to you. And in that area of our lives, in finances, don't fear if you have nothing. Don't fear it. It's almost, for me, when there was a time in my life when I, zip, absolutely nothing. And I was in a panic-ridden state. Who can I borrow this from? How can I get this? How can I get that? And then it came to me, if I've got nothing, I can't lose anything. So what can you lose if you've got nothing? You can't. You can only gain. And my old mindset totally changed. And then things started to flourish around me in different ways. And this would come to me from this area, and this would come to me from another area. Something else would come to me. And it re-established my financial living again. And that happened because I just, I've got nothing. I can't lose anything. When I wake up in the morning, I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I haven't lost my life. And it's amazing how when you can take that mentality, when you can take that inside you and you can believe that, you can actually believe it, that you've got all the money that you need. You will find that the universe will actually give you more. It's actually a biblical scripture as well. I don't know the scripture, but it is like a saying, and it is, the more you have, or the more you give, the more you will receive. And it is one of life's wise lessons. The more you give out, the more will come back to you. Not necessarily always with finances. With anything, the more you give out, the more you will receive. It might not come back in the same way, but you will receive more. And I believe that the Spirit God just put that in me and gave me the energy earlier on in this reading to say that the change, if you go through the change, when you go through the change, because it is going to happen. In fact, I think it is already happening, and that's where the fear is coming from. Then it will lead you into a security with your finances as well as the rest of your life. Okay, let's have a look at these cards. Spirit guide. Okay. Spirit guide. What do we need to see tonight? What is it you need us to see? Is it encouragement? Is it information? Spirit guide. You know, I just need to receive something now. There is an awesome energy. My skin is tingling at the moment, and it's feeling behind me. There is an energy coming behind me, and while we have this energy, we're going to look at these cards, because now I know these cards are chosen. These are chosen cards. Whatever they say, they are chosen. So let's confirmation. The first card. OMG. Oh my God, yes. This message is a real message for you. It's a genuine message from the universe. Oh my God. We're going in such a direction. The second card is definitely not no. Definitely don't say no to what's going to happen and what's going to change in your life. Definitely don't say no. Wow. And the third one is answer. Unsure, ask again. I just need you to see that again. Oh my God, yes, it's gonna happen. And when you get that fear, just come back and ask again. Just ask the universe again. It's there for you. The change is there for you. And it is definitely, it's not a no. It's definitely for your life. Definitely. We're going to just put some affirmation cards now on these. And again. Okay. This card says, take the road less traveled and you'll find joy. And that is going to sit on definitely not no. Definitely not no. So what is the road which is less traveled? and you'll find joy. That's a road which in all of your life, you've been many places, you've been many journeys, many directions, many roads. But this is telling me that there is a road which is less traveled, a road which you've been on, but it's in the beginning stage. So you haven't been on that road for a long time, not for years and years and years and years. That's the road that you've got to take. It's the road that that actual road is there already in you. It's on your mind. That's your fear. That's what you're afraid of, to carry on that road, because it will, for you, it will be a change. It definitely will be change. But you've got to not listen to yourself, and you've got to give the fear over to the universe. And also, you have to take off your mask. You have to be who you are. No pretending. Be the real you. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, we've got 2 more cards now, and we're going to Spirit Guide. We know which road we're going to travel, and we're going to put that like that. Okay, so let's take this one first. Oh my God, yes. Okay. This is this card says, it says, no one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Oh my God, it's yes. It's yes for your change. And what we're seeing here is, look, be who you are. You're not perfect. Nobody else is perfect. Get on that road. Follow on that direction, the one that you've been on for a short while. Get on it. And do you know what? If you make a little mistake, don't worry. Just erase the mistake and just carry on that road. Definite yes for that road. Spirit guide. This one says, whatever you are, be a good one. And this is coming back to taking away the mask of how you mask your life from who you are inside, who you really are. You put on a performance. If you're female, it could be makeup, glamour, different clothes that show you are something. But the message tonight is you don't need a mask. You are already a divine vessel. You are already a beautiful creature. You are an amazing person. And you can just get on that road and be comfortable with who you are. So whatever you are, be a good one. So whatever you're doing, and you know, when it comes to you and you want to put the mask back on again, answer unsure, ask again. Universe, remember, we've got something going here. I'm on this road. I need your support. I just want to rub out that thing that went wrong, and I just want you to put me back on that direction again. I've only just started to fly. I've only just come out of being a caterpillar into a butterfly, so I'm learning, but I'm prepared to learn. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I have my little drawer here, and I just want to show you I have my little daily sayings now. Nearly every day a different thing comes to me. You know, when you're going through your day and that little pearl, that little bit of something comes to you. Why? You don't know. And when I don't know why it comes or what the reason, I write it down. I write it on paper, I fold them up, and I keep them in my drawer. So they're all here, all mixed. And I'm going to... There's a card that we read today. And I'm going to just shuffle. And I'm going to take one. There, okay? Just take the one little message and see whether this aligns. First of all, it's in red. I can see red. So with it being red, it's an important message. It's a very important message. It's something that you have to, I suggest that you find a red pen, and I suggest you write this down. I'm going to do it with you. Let's see what it says. First of all, wow, that definitely is the message for you tonight. Face your truth. Spirit guide has been with us tonight. The spirit guide has been guiding and giving direction, instruction. If you follow the instruction that the spirit guide and the universe is giving to you, you will find that answer. You will find that life that you want. You'll find the life that you want from inside, and you will leave the life behind that you have now. Does it mean you change as a person? Maybe. Maybe you stay the same person. Maybe you change as a person. Does it change your beliefs? Maybe. Maybe you keep your beliefs. Maybe you change your beliefs. But there is a change. So I want to, if you can do this also, if you can just write this down on a piece of paper. I'm just going to do it with you. If you've got a red pen, you can do it after. There's no need to do it now. I'm just going to write it again because I want to empower this message to you. There we go. So, face your truth. Three. So you can see there, I've underlined this 3 times. This is a 1000% message for you. This is 1000% that it is what you've got to do. And what I'm going to do, and I suggest you do this yourself, I'm going to do this for you. I'm just going to fold this now towards myself because I want the energy to come to me. So there we have the energy. And fold it again. I'm just going to fold it 2 times. Now I'm going to send this off into the universe. Don't be afraid. So what I'm going to do now is, this is your message. I don't know how you can see it. I want you to show you I'm not doing it with something else. I'm just going to try and move a little bit around there. There we go. Can you see? It's the same one, just so that you know I haven't changed anything. There you go. face your truth, fold it again twice, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to send that off to the universe. There we go. And there it goes. So we're just going to ask the universe now. Universe, I just asking that you send this message to the person that it is meant for. Send it with your power. There we go. There we go. You can see that smoke is rising. And we're just sending that now out to the universe. So, that is it. Once again, there was a very strong message, and it's in your hands. It's in your life. If you want to move into that new beginning, that new life that is there for you, it is a choice. You can stay as a caterpillar on the ground. You can stick with everything in your life that you already know, everything that's happened in your life, that life that is being comfortable, so there's no need to be afraid because you know what's going to happen in your life. It's always the same. Or you can put this fear behind you and you can just say, okay, I'm not afraid, I'll go with it. Okay, I'm going to go on this pathway that's been talked about tonight. I'm going to do it. And very important, take off your mask. Take off your mask. And what you have to do, change. Something nearly everybody's afraid of. But when we do change, the results are pretty much nearly always good. So change. Okay, so that was the 15th of September. If I may ask you, please, you're very welcome to leave any comments. I'm always encouraged by any comments, but please bear in mind if there are any comments which are negative. By negative, I mean rude, swearing, coming from a spirit of destruction, or coming from a spirit of wanting to destroy the message that was given tonight, then you can rest assured that I will delete it. I don't want any negativity on my pages. I just want positive. I want to help. Also, there's nothing that you can contribute. I don't ask for anything. I want people's lives just to be touched and changed. I want people to tune into the universe and get that greater power, have that energy in them that helps them day to day go about their normal daily business, but just to have that strength within them to do it in a new way as a new person. So also I'm going to ask, if you would like to, you're welcome to subscribe. And also, if you can like this video, and maybe you want to check out some of the previous videos. They could be for you, they might not be for you. They're all different. And I hope to see you next time. So until I see you next time, Keep your ears, your eyes, your feeling, your taste. Keep everything open to what the universe wants to share with you. Good night.